Book bans are on the rise nationwide. There have been book bans in states like South Carolina, California, and Texas. Book bans are taking place on a wide range of books, from educational classics like The Great Gatsby and To Kill a Mockingbird, to children's books like Tango Makes Three, a book about two male penguins who fall in love. School librarians like Rihanna Gales are facing backlash from parents about certain books their children are being given access to. Rihanna said that she feels that the book bans are becoming a little bit more political than they have been in the past.
I think it's important to trust the librarians in what is appropriate and not appropriate. It's weird that we're letting politicians decide what is an appropriate book and what is not an appropriate book.
There are many institutions, organizations, and stores working to fight against these book bans that Rihanna has been seeing. Ariel Hakim, the owner of Banned Books Box, began a subscription-based delivery service that sends subscribers 1 or 2 banned books a month. Hakim started her organization in 2021 in response to book bans in schools and libraries.
I was working as a reference associate at a library, and I started to realize, this was 2 years ago now, I started to realize book bannings were a thing.
Subscribers can order the original box containing 2 books plus bookmarks and notes, the slim box containing 1 book, bookmarks, and notes, or the literal box, which is just the book sent to your house. Ariel is just one example of an organization fighting these book bans. Just a short drive from Georgetown is Little District Books. Little District Books is a bookstore located in Southeast DC. This bookstore only sells books written by queer authors or containing queer characters. Grace Burke, the manager, said the store prioritizes highlighting children's books.
This is where a lot of the banned books are, because unfortunately, the banned book conversation is related to children and kind of how we're educating them. And so there are a lot of books that a lot of people hate on the side of a bookstore.
Little District Books is also bringing the queer community together. While I was in the store, I met 2 customers who came to the store on a first date.
I don't usually go to bookstores very often because it was really hard to find queer books, and so to go into a bookstore that is solely queer, I'm just oh, my wallet will never recover from this. I am going to be here all the time.
Both customers agreed Little District Books does an amazing job selling inclusive books and books that are widely banned around the country.
The reason that these people are banning books is not the same reason we want to ban Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf is a hatred creed. That's not what these books are.
Rihanna spoke to me about her response to complaints about certain books.
We make it very clear that we're not going to ban or get rid of a book for the whole school just because one parent doesn't want it.
As book bans increase across the country, it is our duty and responsibility as students to speak up against these book bans. I'm making the pledge to speak out against them. Will you join me? Tess Mendelson, Washington, D.C.